All right, let's keep this one short, sweet, and to the point. So everybody has a culture. It's easy to say and hard to define for most of us. So culturally, you have culture of being American. You have the culture of probably being Southern. You have a culture of being from the Mid-South. You have a culture of being like some type of religion or non-religious. You have a culture of being from South Haven. Like there is something in your culture. Like you can spot somebody from Boston, or you can spot somebody from New York or Chicago or from Memphis, or you know that somebody's from Europe. Like you have a specific thing that you identify them by, and you have to kind of break it down to really understand culture. But we're going to break down culture in three ways. So beliefs, traditions, and values. So your beliefs, what? That's like kind of like a duh. Like what do you believe? Yeah. So like full ridiculousness for me, but like America, freedom, Jesus, like things that are very important in the South. So those are your sets of beliefs. This could be that you're atheist. It could be that you believe in freedom. It could believe you believe in socialism. It could believe you believe in healthcare. It could be that you believe that daylight savings time is stupid, like people in Terre Haute, Indiana, because that's a specific part of their culture because they don't have daylight savings times, which, you know what, I agree, those are stupid. Next, you have traditions. So we break these down like something done regularly or something you do daily. So like that traditions could be like just how you dress. Like I traditionally come to school in jeans because it's COVID year and like a nicer looking shirt. This is not a nicer looking shirt, but you know, I do my best. I put earrings in. That counts, right? So traditions, how you dress, the food you eat. It also goes down to like your holidays, like 4th of July. It goes down to like everyday events that aren't like specific. Like it's not necessarily a government holiday. It's just what do you do every year. So in my family, we have hunting season and tailgating. Those are traditions that happen every year at a certain point in time that we celebrate or change our daily habits for. Yeah, hunting season and tailgating. It's the type of family I come from. So could be when we talk about traditions, it could be your clothing, it could be your food, it could be your holidays, it could be a specific thing you do each season. It doesn't really matter as long as you're making time and it changes your schedule for it. Values are the last thing, and this tends to be, I think, the hardest one. It's what you think is important. So, like, what does our culture say is important? And in American culture, we say money or a job is important. It's very important to have a certain amount of money. It's very important to have a job to get that money. It's very important. Like, we rank like the respect for a person on how much money they make, which is insane. And I'm saying that because I'm a teacher and we don't get any respect and we're really, really broke. So what is important? In here, it's money. We tend to think freedom. Political affiliations in the last year are super important and everybody knows where everybody else stands. It's awful. I hate this year. So values, what is important? Like, is it modesty? Is it a religious, like in like the Middle East, that's a big thing. Like their value, they highly value religion and like what you believe. It could be like in France, they value quiet time and family time and like going out with friends. In South Korea, they value family. So like a friend of mine that lives there actually like shocked me and I was like, what the heck? It's part of their culture. It's part of their values, but they value family. So if you want to go out on the weekend and you want to go out and party, you are partying with your kids at 2:00 in the morning. Yeah, that shocked me. I was like, what? That's insane. You see a 4-year-old on the street at 2:00 in the morning, that's normal in South Korea because they value family, which, yeah, whatever. It's part of their culture. That's what a friend of mine told me. He's like, don't judge it. It's their culture. And I'm like, you're right, sir. How dare I? So 3 things make a culture: beliefs, traditions, values. Beliefs, what you believe; traditions, something that changes your regular schedule to do; and values, what is important to you. That's how you break down someone's culture. Hopefully now you can kind of break down your own.